All right, guys, I should be live. All right, first chat. Robert Manning, you're quick. Is it a buy at this price? I was expecting somebody to ask that. That's like the number one question. Is it a buy after this big run up? We'll talk about it. Just want to get some more people in here. I've been doing live chats for a while, but I stopped doing them because it really hurt my analytics. So I'm going to try to keep these live chats like 15, 20 minutes at the most. I used to do like an hour long live stream, and it really hurts the channel when you do an hour long live stream and only most people watch for 5, 10 minutes. So that's the reason I haven't been doing live streams. So if you guys used to watch my live streams and wonder why I haven't been doing them, that is why. Uh, I'm sure you guys can hear me, but just give me a thumbs up, say something, make sure my audio is good. It should be okay. So I'm going to go over what I think about the stock price movement of ARCIMOTO and just go over some interesting information and give you my opinions on ARCIMOTO, and we'll talk a little bit about some other stocks, probably Tesla as well, since there's a lot of news going on about Tesla. So I'll just let a few more people get into the stream. I think there's 11 people it says here. So first of all, you have on my screen here. So unbelievable movement on this stock, 69.49% on the day, closed the day at $16 flat. This is a stock that I've been buying for probably over a month now. In fact, I put out a video about a month ago. Let me see, where's my video? There you go. There you go. So I put out a video about a month ago called it FUV stock, ARCIMOTO, why I'm getting ready. If you guys haven't watched that video, everything in that video is still up to date and relevant. Only 2.6 thousand people watched that video. I wonder if any of you guys in this chat watched that video, and if you did you get in on some stocks at that time, because it was trading for like $6, $6 and change when I made this video a month ago. And then 4 months ago, the first time I talked about this stock, only 2.2 thousand people watched on this. I said I was bullish on this stock, and I was, kind of getting into this position about. I don't think I was actually buying 4 months ago. I was just kind of doing research. I've been buying it for probably the last maybe 1 to 2 months. And so if you guys haven't watched that video, still all relevant information. I talked about what they've been doing over the summer and why I'm getting ready, getting into this stock. And it really paid off today, obviously up 69% on the day. But basically, this is a company that is firing on all cylinders, even though the stock hasn't moved pretty much for the past month. I was buying this for $5 and change. When I made this video, it was about $6 and change. The stock really hasn't moved, but the company did a lot of movement. They closed out all their debt. They're 100% debt free. They have production. They're doing kind of a lot of pre-production, and they're ramping up their production. Going to do like 50,000 vehicles in the next 2 years. This is their ramp up, getting into mass production. And when I see a company that is doing this, pretty much getting rid of all of their debt, paying off all their convertible debt, raising tons of money. I think they did like 3 capital raises over the summer, so they're flush with cash. I think they have like $17 million in cash right now. And they're working with Sandy Munro to bring down the cost of this thing. So when you see all those things lining up one after the other, this is a company that is bound to explode. And I said this a month ago, and today it finally exploded. So just if you haven't watched that video, check out that video. It's all really still relevant. So right now, trading for $69, and it was up 69%. So Robert Manning is asking, is it a buy at this price? So this is the question that everybody asks when a stock runs up like crazy, like 69% on the day. I'll say right now, the time to buy this stock was 1 month ago when I put out the video saying I'm getting ready. I don't know if any of you guys watched that video, and if you got ready when I was getting ready, but that was the time to buy the stock when the stock was down or really consolidating. Let's look at the chart. So this is the chart. Let's just go back 3 months. So this is the time to be buying the stock when the stock is consolidating. So let's go back even further. So I mean, before this run up, this stock was trading for $1, $2, and it was consolidating in the summer, in July through kind of August, September, October. This is the consolidation phase. When you see a stock that is just consolidating, not going up, not going down, it's bound to explode. So a month ago is when I made the video when it was trading about $5, $6 at the end of this consolidation. This is the time to buy the stock. So now we've exploded off the screen up here at $16. So right off the bat, if you're gonna buy it at $16, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it. You're buying high, and it's bound to come back down. In fact, I mean, it's already down 8% after hours. Fully expect this thing to go down even more tomorrow on the open. So if you're buying high at all-time highs, you're doing this wrong. You're doing it the opposite. You're supposed to buy low and sell high. So quick answer is no. I don't think anybody should be buying at all-time highs because you're probably going to be sitting on some short-term losses. With that said, though, how long is your time horizon? Are you willing to hold this stock for 12 months at least, 24 months? They're expecting to ramp up production up to 50,000 vehicles. Right now, they're produced like 36 in this quarter. They're going to ramp up to 50,000 within 24 months. So if you have a time horizon of at least 12 to 24 months, then sure, you could buy it at all-time highs. Buy it right now. But know that you have to hold this for at least 12 to 24 months because if you buy it now, there's a high chance that it's going to crash tomorrow. It's already down 8% after hours. Tomorrow, I expect this to be down, I don't know, maybe another 10, 15, 20%. Nobody knows. But if you're willing to sit on this for at least 24 months, it's fine to buy now. I mean, just think in 2 years, do you think the price is going to be $16? I don't. I think the price is probably going to be well over $20, $25, at least in 12 to 24 months, probably in 12 months. So that's the short answer is don't buy now if you're going to be hurt when the stock crashes down 10, 15, 20% in the next few days. With that said, what I always do is I buy in for maybe like, if I was going to put in, let's say $5,000 into this stock, I probably put in like maybe $2,000 right off the bat, then wait for the stock to come down because I know it's going to come down. And if it does come down, I'll probably put in another grand, keeps on going down, put in another grand, keeps on going down, put in another grand, because you never know where the bottom is going to be. So, that's just my thoughts on any stock that runs up like this. People always ask, is it too late to buy? So, I mean, that's the answer. It's too late to buy if you're only willing to hold this for like the short-term period. Don't ever buy a stock that just ran up 70% on a single day. It's bound to come down the next day. All right, so the other thing, the news that came out also today was ARCIMOTO and the city of Orlando. They're launching a joint pilot program to test ultra efficient vehicles for the city. So this is happening in a lot of cities in Oregon, where they're coming from. They have a pilot program with the fire department. They have pilot programs for all their Deliverator vehicles that they're doing right now for their rapid responders. So they have a lot of these pilot programs all over the country right now. And so They just signed another one with Orlando, so that's that's obviously good news, and it really helps out the stock. So what I really like about them is they're targeting specific markets, like targeting the city with this rapid responder, with fire departments, police forces. So you don't want to take a huge fire truck or a big ambulance, just to respond to a small situation. So this makes a lot of sense. So also they're targeting the way they're marketing this product with the FUV, instead of marketing, instead of spending a huge budget on marketing, they're really doing a lot of advertising by rentals. So they're renting out these vehicles, and that also does their marketing for them. So they have a very low market spend. So very, very smart how they're targeting specific niches and not spending a lot of money in advertising. So like I said earlier, they have $17 million in cash and cash equivalents, so they have plenty of cash. And also, they do not plan to dilute shareholders. So that's another thing. They do need to raise more money in the future. Obviously, they're going to ramp up these vehicles. Plus, they have another vehicle coming down the line. What is it called? The Roadster. So they need more money, but the CEO has said, Mark Frohmeyer has said, that they do not plan to dilute shareholders. They're planning to get funding from the government with, I forgot what it's called. There's the government loan for advanced vehicles. So there's no short-term plan to further dilute shareholders. So that's always good for shareholders. So their third quarter financials were okay. I mean, it wasn't fantastic. They had a net loss of 15 cents per share, which is better than their 22 cents per share this same quarter last year. So let's see. Irfan Mustafa, how do you compare it to NIO and Tesla? So it's hard for me to compare it to Tesla, because I don't think Tesla is in this let's say sector. I think Tesla is moving beyond just vehicles now. They're moving more into battery production and manufacturing, and software as a service, software self-driving as a service. So in the bigger picture, I think Tesla is going to be a bigger winner than ARCIMOTO. But with that said, ARCIMOTO is really targeting a different sector, kind of like this more fun vehicle. So for the bigger picture, I still think Tesla is a winner, but Tesla is something that you need to hold for at least 5 years, in my opinion. Hi, Laura B. Thank you for the comment. 123 ABC. This price seems way too high for this stock, and I agree with you, my man. I think it is way too high for this stock right now. This is pure hype. There's no doubt about it. The EV sector has really exploded, and all this is pure hype. And so this price, $16, 69% up on a single day, is nothing but hype. The whole EV sector is back on fire. The Chinese EV plays is kind of what started this. NIO, XPeng kind of started the second explosion of the EV stocks. So I think it is overpriced, and I'll show you. That's why I sold some of my stocks today. So let me see if I could bring this on screen for you. Oh, sorry, I have to make this smaller. So I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Yeah. So I decided to sell some of my shares on one of my accounts. So I don't know what kind of account this is. So this one, I have a cost basis of $5.94. Unbelievable, up 169% overall on this one. And on my other account, I was up 178% on this. Cost basis of $5.75. So I was telling you, I was buying this like 2 months ago, 1 month ago, when it was $5 and change. When I made that initial video, made that initial video saying I was getting ready. When I made this video a month ago, why I'm getting ready, that was when I was looking to pick up a sizable position on this stock. But yeah, I sold about 100 shares today. So I didn't sell out of the position fully. So I sold it in this account. I sold 100 shares because this run up was just absolutely bonkers. I don't I don't think that in the short term that this price is justified. So I sold 100 shares of this stock at $14.38 when I was up like about 54% on this. I wish I would have waited a little bit longer because I probably could have sold it for $16. But I sold it a little bit early, but hindsight's 2020. So I sold it at $14.38. So that's why I agree with you, ABC123. It is way overpriced, and we do see the stock coming back down about 8% after hours. We'll see where it lands tomorrow. 310 Productions, congrats on and thanks for sharing. Question: Is there anything that could stop some other company to copy ARCIMOTO to make similar type of FUV? So there's no. I don't think there's anything that anybody. It's just a platform that is three-wheeled. I believe they do have some patents on it, but really there's nothing that's. I think there's nothing that protects anybody from making a similar vehicle. With that said, nobody that I know is doing it except for Arrow, ARYO. They are making something similar. Let's see. There you go. ARYO. See, they are making something similar, but it does not look half as good. You see this? It just doesn't look as good at all. And they're just not really targeting the same sector like the FUV and the rapid responder, targeting gig workers, things like that. So this company, let's see if we could go to their website. I don't even know what their website is. Let's see if we could find. There you go. Yeah, so this is a company that's also making this a similar three-wheel vehicle, but you could see right there, this just doesn't look attractive as doesn't look anything as attractive as the ARCIMOTO FUV. And so it is similar, but just doesn't look as cool in my opinion as the FUV. And also, you could just look at the two websites, look at the marketing, the video, the fun factor, the cool factor that the FUV has versus something like this. So that's it's just a huge difference between the two companies. EV hype is strong right now. Do you think there will be a lot of pullback? Yeah, I think there's going to be a pullback. When the pullback is going to be, who knows? I have no idea. But as far as ARCIMOTO FUV, I fully expect this thing to pull back probably another maybe 10% tomorrow. And that's what I was counting on. I'll probably buy back those shares. I sold 100 shares. I'll probably buy back those 100 shares sometime, anything under maybe $13, under $10. I'll probably buy them back, and you'll probably just get a few more shares. So I sold it about $14 and change. I'll probably try to get it back at under $10. Daniel, thank you for being a member. Appreciate it. Really helps out the channel. I bought into it and solo long term. Cool, very good. Congratulations. Just wondering, when did you buy in? Before this run up? Jeff, thank you for your comment. Thanks for the stock suggestion a while back. I bought in at $5. Congratulations, and already took some profits. We'll ride out the rest of this long term. Good job, my man. Yeah. So I know. I hope you guys were into this stock. Probably a month ago when it was about when it was about $5-6 when I made my last video, and we were able to take some profits. It's like I said, I took some profits today on this stock at $14.38. If it goes under $10, I'll probably try to pick up those shares back and try to get more shares. So, guys, yeah, that's just wanted to come up on a live chat and just talk about ARCIMOTO real quick. So, this run up is just unbelievable. It's already pulled back about 8%. Probably going to pull back more tomorrow. Before the run up, $5. Congratulations. Very good. Happy you guys are making some money. Moving into the future. So I think this is a stock that's, I mean, if we could get it in, I mean, I don't think we're going to see $7-8 anymore on this stock. I mean, realistically, in my opinion, anything under $10 would be pretty decent for this stock. So that's where I'm looking to get my shares back. Anything under $10, and I will be riding out this stock for at least 2 years when they're hitting mass production and producing 50,000 of these vehicles in the future. All right, guys. I don't want to keep this too long. It really hurts my channel when I do live streams that are super long because it just hurts the analytics. So I'm going to wrap this up. Just answer one more question here. I like to get into Fisker tomorrow. What do you think about it? Fisker did have a run up, but it kind of pulled back today. FSK, right? What is it? FSR. So I didn't have that much of a pullback. It was down, barely down today. But it did have a run up. I think a day or 2 days ago. Yeah, so it did have a run up. It was down at $9 and change before this huge run up to $17. So we're looking at close to all-time highs, I believe, on this one, right? Let's see. No, 52-week range was $21. So we're getting up there. So Fisker is they do have a contract to manufacture their vehicles, and did have this run up already. I have a position in this one as well. I think my cost basis is like, if I remember correctly, I think it's like $14 or $15. But I think this run up to the $17 is a little high for this right now. I would expect a pullback, probably anywhere under $15. I would be interested in buying this again. But for now, I personally would not be buying this because we are pretty much at its highs. But we'll see how far the EV stocks are running. But for me, I would be waiting for this thing to go into maybe the $15 range for me to continuing to pick up some shares in this stock. All right, man. Thank you guys very much for joining my live stream. Hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. We'll see how the EV stocks trade tomorrow. It seems like each one is doing their run up at different times. Like Fisker was, I think, yesterday or the day before, it had this pop like the 20 or the beginning of November, early November, it had its pop. And then today it was ARCIMOTO. Yesterday and today it was ARCIMOTO. So it's like each one is having their own individual pop at different days. So with that in mind, I'm waiting for Hyliion to do something. You know, Hyliion has been moving up, but very slowly. So we'll see if Hyliion gets a big pop anytime soon. But you know, for the most part, you know, it hasn't done anything too crazy. So this was like its all-time highs at $50, which was absolutely bonkers. But you know, this is another one that's kind of been consolidating for, you know, since it kind of did its merger, and then, you know, it's been consolidating down into the $20, low $20. So I'm waiting for a Hyliion pop. We'll see if this happens. So it seems like there are people that are getting into they'll get into ARCIMOTO, ride that up, take their profits, and move on to the next one. So some of them that have not run up yet, it might be ones to look at. So like Hyliion, like I said, this has not popped yet. So this is something that you might want to take a look at and maybe put some dough in it, because this is one that was traditionally hot over the late summer, early fall, and then it's pretty much been consolidating for the past few couple of weeks. So waiting for a pop on Hyliion. Like I said, it seems like each EV stock is having its own pop separately. So just look through some EV plays and which ones have not popped. Probably something to look into. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Smash the like button on your way out. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys have an awesome week. Also, I'm probably going to start a new channel. In my new channel, I'm going to be doing more live streams because I have been doing live streams on this channel because, like I said, it really hurts my channel when I do live streams because live streams, I usually do like 30 minutes or an hour live stream. And when you do that, it really hurts the channel because a lot of people just watch for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or 5 minutes, and then it really hurts the channel. So I'm thinking I'm going to start a new channel. In that channel, I'm going to be doing a lot more live streams, and I'm going to be talking more about not just stocks, but about like money in general, investing, credit cards, things like that, because this channel kind of just evolved into just talking about stocks, and it wasn't the plan just to talk about stocks on this channel. But it kind of just exploded into a stock channel, and that's what people want to see. But I want to start another channel that I want to talk more about investing and kind of more like teaching your children to invest, because I think if you have children, probably the best investment is investing in them for multiple reasons. I mean, if you teach them to invest and they do well in the future, they're probably not going to ask money from you in the future. So in a way, it is investing in yourself. So I'm in the process of doing that as well. I'm teaching my 5-year-old the concepts of investing and how something can grow if you don't touch it and leave it alone. So what I'm doing is like I'm giving him candy, and I told him every week that you don't eat this candy, I'll give you another piece of candy. And so far, I believe he has 4 pieces of candy. They're Airheads. And he's understanding this, and he's understanding that if he doesn't eat it, the reward will get bigger and bigger. And so I want to talk about that and just share this experience with you guys. So I'm going to start another channel to do more of that. So I'll let you guys know in all my videos the channel that I'm going to start. I think I'm going to call it Little Money Matters because it's going to be a lot with my son, my 5-year-old. So watch out for that. Also, watch out for my giveaway. I'm going to be giving away a pair of Tesla short shorts as soon as I get those things in. Tesla is like always very slow to get these products out. So I'm waiting for those Tesla short shorts. I'm going to be doing a giveaway, a free pair of Tesla short shorts. And if you don't want the Tesla short shorts, I'll be giving away a $69 Amazon gift card. So make sure you subscribe for the giveaway. It's only for people that subscribe. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe right now. If you haven't hit the like button, hit that like button. Give me a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much. Have an awesome week, guys. Catch you in the next one. Peace.